Welcome back. We're live from the MVP3on3 tournament. I'm Dylan.
And I'm Max, and we are here to talk about the tournament final.
The Ankle Breakers just defeated the Owls for their second straight title. Max, what were your thoughts about the game?
Well, the foul score was 17-11, and as you saw, not only on offense, but on defense, the Ankle Breakers were putting in work, making sure they were rebounding and making sure they were doing good passes, and that's part of the reason why they won this game. Dylan, what do you think?
They clearly had developed a good chemistry. They were coming off the momentum of one of their teammates just winning the three-point contest. That certainly helped. They got out to an early deficit, came back, went on a big run to end up winning this game. A good all-around effort by the Ankle Breakers to win their second straight championship.
As you said, that 5-0 run, they were down 4-3 early in the first, but during the first and the second, they had a 5-0 run, getting them up 8-3, and that was when the game just started going their way. They started playing like they were playing in all 7 games before this one, and they didn't lose a game this whole tournament. They went 8-0, which is very impressive. Would you like to talk about the three-point competition?
And definitely, it was definitely a very close competition. We had some of the best three-point shooters in this tournament. Obviously, we ended up having the winner being from the championship team, which is pretty cool. He got 2 trophies. Close tournament, definitely have some range, and maybe we'll see a similar contest when this tournament happens again.
And I'd like to talk about the second place Owls. Now, if you were watching the playoffs games, when we watched their first and second playoff games, you saw that number 1 on their team was making insane three-pointers. He went in both of those games from the end and the beginning, 5 from 5, and he made some insane shots. Like on the baseline, he lost the ball, he got hit, then he comes back up on the ground pretty much and just hurls it up and it swishes in. That's ridiculous. The Owls were a very impressive team also. They just couldn't get it done in the final game. They ended up going 7-2 in all games.
The Owls were definitely a very sound team. They had a good first 5 games. They had a strong playoffs. They ran into a very good team in the Ankle Breakers. But, overall, this is a great team. They have the size. They have a shooter, as we just talked about. They're definitely, if they come back again in this tournament, watch out because this is a potential championship team. They just ran into the wrong team at the wrong time.
So, also, the rest of the tournament, as Dylan said, we all played 5 games before our elimination-style playoffs. And as we saw during the playoffs, only in 1 game did the lower seed actually win a game, which is actually pretty odd. But I guess it was just some luck, some talent, some effort. And every team tried the hardest, and that's what matters the most. Everybody had fun, and, everybody had a good time.
We saw some really good talent from all these 10 teams that play in the tournament. A lot of these kids, this is their number 1 sport, basketball. Clearly they had fun. They were with their friends. Only one team came out winners, but ultimately this is a tournament where everyone wins. They get to play with their friends. Basketball, it's their favorite sport. Obviously only one came out as an actual champion, but ultimately all 10 teams had fun, which is what they come here for.
All 10 teams were winners in the end. There's only one championship winner. I'm Max.
I'm Dylan. We're signing off here from the MVP 3-on-3 tournament for one final time.